Hello everyone, I am back. Yes, after all this time I can finally start making videos again, and I am really excited for it. This month and then the next month I will be making videos up until before school starts for me, which will be probably within the third week. So total I will be doing 4 weeks worth non-stop videos every single day, and I'm going to keep the order relatively the same. So it will start off with a classic movie on Monday, talking about music on Tuesday, a book review on Wednesday. Thursday will be something bad, because last time when I left off I did an M. Night Shyamalan video where I discussed what I would have done with a lot of his films. So this time it's going to be something bad, because again I change that every Thursday. So we'll start off with something bad on that day, and then Friday we'll be discussing Princess and the Frog, which I think will be a great one to start off with when it comes to Disney, because I'll be comparing and contrasting the original work to the Disney adaptation, and it will probably be fairly self-explanatory in that the original work doesn't really have a lot of material going for it, but I will try to see what I can pull from the original source material and kind of give you guys a perspective as to what Disney was going for and what the original work was trying to say. So that will be interesting, and I think it'd be perfect to start off with this film, because I remember it coming out in theaters around Christmas time, even though it really doesn't take place during Christmas, but still it has that kind of Christmas-like charm to it, I suppose, because it is Disney. So that will be the first Friday video, followed by Tangled, and I think I can try to see if Winnie the Pooh is based off of anything that the original author did, but we'll have to see. And then hopefully I can do Frozen, so it'll be still 4 movies, so hopefully I can get through those. And then Saturday we'll still be focusing on an underrated film, and then on Sunday it'll be anything. And if anyone wants me to talk about anything in particular, anything that's on their mind, anything they want me to express my opinion on, more than happy to do so. As far as this first week is concerned, I figure since it's getting close to Christmas, I don't know if you can tell, but these are all like little villages. My dad's boss gives out villages every year, and always the previous year my mom will give me the village, because she goes, oh, I'm gonna get a new one anyway, because we get one every year. So it's been kind of collecting up here, but again, that's why I want to focus my videos on it being Christmas related, because at least for this week, because it's this coming week is pretty much leading up to Christmas, and I think it would be interesting to talk about things that sort of deal with Christmas, or that maybe deal with New Year's up until sort of the end of the week, because again, we sort of get closer and closer to New Year's as Christmas passes. So I'll see what I can do. It's still not all set in stone, so if anyone has any suggestions on what they would like me to do, I'd be more than happy to hear you out. But for the most part, I think it would be interesting to do things that are sort of related to Christmas, and then do some things that are related to New Year's. I would do something Hanukkah related, but since Hanukkah has been so early this year, it kind of went past my radar, and I don't really know a whole lot of Hanukkah movies. And unfortunately, from watching the Nostalgia Critics review of one Hanukkah movie that's really well known, I feel sort of like I can't really talk about this holiday, because I don't really know any kind of media that is really based upon the holiday that much. So I'm just going to try to focus on Christmas, but I will try to steer that obviously away after Christmas is past, and then we go into talking about New Year's, maybe New Year's related material. I'm hoping to find actually something that's New Year's related and maybe review it. And then I want to see if I could just focus in on doing other films, doing other books, and hopefully talking about some cool random stuff too, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that would like me to do things that aren't necessarily entertainment related, and sort of get my perspective on those things. So, and I'm more than happy to express them. But I think that's really all I can say as far as an update is concerned. It has been a long time, and I'm just so happy to be back finally again to make these videos. Now, since I'm only going to be doing this for a month, I just wanted to add that it will change after this month, because after these 2 months, technically December and January, because after I'm done with that segment of winter break that I have where I can make videos, I'll be back in school again doing work and all that jazz. So the order and the way the videos are going to be structured is it's the same, but the things that I'll be talking about will probably be fairly different. I was thinking for like the Friday segment, you know how I've been doing Disney, I was thinking that there's actually a lot of knockoffs that other studios have made that deal with fairy tales, that deal with stories. So I wanted to see if I could get a hold of those and kind of give you a sense of what the original work was saying, along with sort of the knockoff. And again, I'm going to try to be more open to what I can review in regards to that. I think that would be really interesting to see the Disney kind of knockoffs. And you can claim that it is or is not a knockoff, and I totally understand that. But these are the ones that I kind of consider to be knockoffs, and I think what a lot of people within the entertainment industry would classify as a Disney knockoff, because it is incorporating songs, or it is incorporating the things that Disney has done. And it's not to say that the knockoff is bad. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to probably be surprised by this. But again, that won't be until summer when I start making videos again. So I will be sure to give you guys more of a sense of what to expect when it comes to that portion of videos that I'll be doing. And it'll be great, because once I'm done in May, which is when I graduate from college, I'm going to probably have a lot more to work with, because I feel like this kind of segment that I'm doing right now from December to January will sort of be an ending to all of the videos that I've been previously doing. So the next summer of videos, when I will be coming back and doing more of them, will be completely different, but I haven't really decided yet on exactly how I want to approach that. But I'm more than happy to hear anybody's insight on that. But when it comes to these 2 months, or like 1.5 months, or actually just 4 weeks, technically 4 weeks, I'm just saying 2 months because it's December and January that I'll be doing videos, but within these 4 weeks, I hope to give you guys some very insightful commentary on various things. I hope that it enlightens you, that it entertains you in some way. I'm going to try to be more in tune with what I'm saying, and try to get better at expressing my thoughts, because I know it's sometimes hard, especially when you're listening to just a person, and again, I don't have like content constantly coming up in your face and it's just me talking. That might engage some people, that might not engage some people. But for me, this kind of a formula I'm probably going to keep, because I don't have the know-how or the knowledge on how to do any of those things, or I don't even have the technology to do so. And unfortunately, YouTube has been YouTube in particular has been fairly picky when it comes to what you can or cannot express, at least at this point. So I feel like it's sort of the safer route for me to just talk to you guys and just give you a sense of what I feel, as opposed to letting the clips do the talking, or and I'd rather have my audience watch the whole film or the whole song, or listen to the whole song, or read the whole book on their own to get a full impression. Because if I just show you a clip of something, yeah, it might seem one way, but then when you maybe watch the whole thing, you get a totally different reaction than what I would get. So I almost feel like it's best if I keep this kind of traditional vloggy style, but I am going to try to be more forthright, and I'll try to add maybe a little bit of humor if I can. But the thing is with me and humor, it's like you almost have to have actual conversation with me in order for me to kind of say something funny. But when it's me doing it on my own, like improv, I just can't do it. I'm just not that kind of a person. So even though my videos won't be really comedy based, I will try to kind of, maybe add in a little bit of something a little bit funny. But usually those things just come naturally to me. Like at times I'll be thinking of something and then suddenly I'll just say something completely random and it might make people laugh, or sometimes when I'm in like a ranting rage, I can just start laughing. Like if you watch my M. Night Shyamalan video, and I just laugh at how ridiculous his plots are. I think comedy in itself just kind of comes out of entertainment in a way. At least for me, sometimes it can. And I'll just laugh because of what I'm looking into or what I'm reviewing. So, really, it's going to be a good 4 weeks. The only disadvantage is that within the last week, I'm probably going to have to post 3 videos consecutively on the same day, but they will reflect to the same day of like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Those would be the 3 days, because I'm going on a trip on that last week, so I'll be gone, but I will make sure that those videos get posted and that you can enjoy them. And then once I come back, I can make sort of a thank you, an update kind of video again like I'm doing right now, and sort of give you a sense of, what the last 4 weeks were and where we're going to go, where this channel's going to go from here. But I hope to do a lot more. It would be very interesting to see where this goes, but this will be pretty much the last sort of lineup of videos that are fairly similar to things that I've done in the past, with a little bit of changes, but really it will be the same as the last portion that I did in the summer. So expect to be intrigued, expect to be excited, because it'll be very interesting to talk about all these various things. It'll be interesting to get other people's viewpoints. I'm going to try to I'm not going to have anybody really next to me and we'll be talking about a movie or whatever, but I'll have I'll be watching some of these films with other people probably, and then I can sort of get a sense too of their opinions, so that it's not just my opinion as well. And so I hope to have those times where I can review it with more than one person, or just have it with another person watch the movie. instead of just me by myself or looking at the film. So that'll be interesting. I think overall that's all I can really say when it comes to these next 4 weeks. They're pretty much going to be the same, but they are new because there'll be new movies, new books, new music. It'll be all new. I try to not be repetitious in anything that I do because I'm more of like an innovator. I like thinking of things that I haven't talked about more than the things that I've already discussed. But again, that's really all I can say. But if there are any questions, comments, concerns, more than happy to answer them. And whatever holiday you celebrate, or if you don't even celebrate a holiday, I wish you a wonderful time this season. It's going to be great to look at all of these various films and various books, music, and it'll be nice for me to talk about random things too. So if anyone has any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, be more than happy to hear you out. But I think that's really all I can say. So thank you guys all so much, and I will see you tomorrow.